So an Anton pillar order it's named after a case, an important legal case. We've done a number of them over the years. And what it is, it's when the court orders the other party to allow you access to their business premises or home premises or whatever for the purposes of recovering evidence that might be relevant to the case. Yeah. So we've done them in the past. We've helped a number of clients who, and yet you have to go in there with a lawyer, with an independent solicitor. We did one a few years ago in Melbourne, and it was a Supreme Court of New South Wales matter, and we got a successful result for our client, and it's all written up there in the judgment, where we went onto the property. They are really supposed to give you access to the property, and if they don't, potentially there might be serious ramifications from that. So they let us go onto the property, and we had our computer forensic guy there, and he rounded up all the USBs that he could find and copied all the hard drives and whatever. Yeah. And then we found the evidence on one of the drives. Also, in some of the Anton pillar orders where we've helped, what we've seen is that the person who's subject to the order in the house, they are, let's say, our client's going in there to get the evidence, and they're bringing it out and putting it on the front lawn. This one particular guy was grabbing it and taking it around and hiding it around the back. So what we always suggest to lawyers is that they engage at least one surveillance operative to monitor the property before they get there to make sure he's there, and then at least one surveillance operative to stand in situ there to monitor the property while they're executing the order to see if he's moving something, and sometimes they won't allow access. So what will happen is that the lawyer and the independent lawyer and the client will turn up, say, we want access to these documents, and they'll say, I'm not letting you in. In that case, you may have to go back to court to get another order. Now, if that's the case, what are they going to do? If you leave and go back to court to get an order, what are they going to do? They're going to dispose of the evidence, right? So they're going to drive out of the house with their computers or their files and throw them in the harbour or throw them away, right? So, or in the local rubbish bin. So it's really sensible idea to have an investigator there for that purpose as well. To have an investigator there to try and follow, preferably two investigators, but at a minimum one investigator to endeavour to follow from the address if the person leaves and tries to dispose of documents or computer drives or whatever. So it's really sensible for any lawyers executing an Anton pillar that they have someone there, preferably from morning throughout the day. Preferably two operatives depending on the layout of the property.